Good morning. My good morning. Sorry, I'm late. Any request and prayer was done? Chenrezig. Any request and prayer done this morning?
We did Papa Chenrezig Rinpoche.
Only that.
Only that, and all the lineage lamas requests.
So morning must do all complete. Must do all the sadhana. So in the afternoon, I didn't get to discuss well. So afternoon you don't need to. There's a book from Dharma where every year they recite 100 million, 1 billion. There's a book, that was used also when we did 100 million, I don't know, with Paramita can respond to that. We did it 3 years, and three times Bauda, the next near stripper, Jin Lama's catcher of the stripper sent by the Tibetan government in the past one was free. So at this temple we did it 3 times. The first time the thing is from private office was sponsored, and then 2 times the Kandla Paramita we sponsored. So then they didn't get continued. So it's based on Dharmasala, this text 100 million on the basis of that. So anyway, so afternoon you don't need to go through the sadhana, as what they did morning, you don't need to. So you can do much shorter. I mean, you're going to show shortest, middle, and the last sadhana. So it's in the morning. So there are 3 kinds. It's kind of like that. It's up to it's up to you how middle or short. It's like that. You can do. Okay. So this way then. Because more time for recitement, so like that. Of course, as I said, well, I don't know. Of course, here it's not like like myself. You see, when you begin the retreat, it's always rushing, one of them, just number, they try to rush, and normally not so much practice, real practice from the heart, rushing. So then even the retreat, rushing, number, not that even hard, it is hard, it doesn't become Dharma, even not sure if you check. Otherwise, the whole retreat doesn't become Dharma. That's a great danger. You have to check your mind, So that all this prayer to say is to mind to become Dharma. This generous prayer that it should be in a text, one generous prayer, not one composed by songs and gumbo, but there's another one. this Jabja Triji Rinpoche, who was my guru, Jabja Triji Rinpoche, Nyingma, the head lama, great lama, also his own truth, I think through some initiation or something. Rinpoche's root guru, the Rumbu Sangye, behind the Mount Everest. Behind the Mount Everest, there's the Rumbu Sangye. So, great lama, great lama. So he, when he was young, 13 years old, that he had vision of, he has his thoughts and then so maybe, well, there's chanting for that. The chanting from that, anyway, so maybe read English.
It's on page 99 in our books. We have, Rinpoche.
Huh?
We have in our books.
Yes, you read this morning?
No, we didn't read.
Read that.
Okay. Page 99.
Read that.
Namo Guru Lokeshvaraya. Praise to the beautiful four-armed Lord of the world, supreme embodiment of all the 3 times conquerors, possessing supremacy, excellent holder of the lotus, whose stainless feet beautifully adorn my crown. May the karmic pollution of myself and others be washed away by the cooling tears of your compassion, great loving Savior. Soul to the beings who lack a guide, you generated Bodhichitta first and then reached the extreme limit. Merciful One, please behold with your compassionate eye the evil-gone beings caught in realms difficult to escape, experiencing the individual results of evil actions, as hell beings are practiced amongst animals, asuras, and so on. Behold with compassion the thoughtless ones who return empty-handed. Even their high rebirth was without meaning. Their human bodies were so rare and fragile, but their lives were consumed only in suffering. Amidst their endless actions, the Lord of Death arrived. Behold with compassion tough-skinned beings like me, who maintain a religious manner, do not achieve the great meaning, being overwhelmed by attachment, hatred, and the 8 worldly concerns, without having subdued our minds by observing cause and result. With compassion, please lead us who lack a refuge on the path. For when our vision of this life fades, the vision of our self-created karma arises as the enemy in the bardo, and we are taken on a precipitous messenger. Look upon us with compassion, Guru Chenrezig, Mother attached by compassion to all sentient beings, who is the special soul refuge of the land of snow. May I and all others quickly attain your state of enlightenment. Precipitous.
So, yeah, so they short, this is just a short, yes, we do the meditation on the basis of 13 dharmas, very short sadhana. So on the basis of that we do. So the sub-generation according to that. So there's some to rely on as represented the Lama, the Chenrezig, that's very good. Oh, good. Otherwise, the Lamas, when they were collecting teachings, they wrote, so I'm sure there are hundreds, thousands of Yeah, I think actually the purpose of my life is not just to achieve happiness for myself. This life, there's no difference from the insects, ants, no difference. The mind is no difference, exactly the same. Even your lineage, even you own the whole world. The same. You are living life, we're thinking same as insects. Like that. Even you own whole world, and all the people are your population. It's like that. So it's nothing. So it's nothing. So then, not for the happiness of, just to achieve happiness for yourself in the future life, even that. So recite mantra or anything with that, and then become Dharma, because I understand by the attachment to this life. So so pure Dharma. But of course not for the recite mantra or so forth, it's not for that. And even to achieve ultimate happiness, free from some oceans or sometimes suffering restrictions, still it's not for that. It's such a peaceful one, so not for that. The purpose of reciting and living life is not for that. Not for that. Then, so the city. Even the mother, father of this life, who sacrificed their life for your happiness, just for your well-being, who sacrificed their life for so many years, 9 months in stomach, and then so much pain, she suffered so much pain, you are coming out. And I mean, that's why so much suffering. They're giving you the human body and then protection of life. After that, protection of life from many hundreds of dangers everyday life. Every life, many hundreds of dangers, protection of life. For so many years, and then bearing hardships for you, then sometimes very pure, so much hard work, but parents, and then then engaging, they don't Dharma. Or it involves in the 10 non-virtuous actions, then so much in the non-virtuous action, but they don't Dharma. They don't Dharma, even know Dharma, but doesn't practice. They even night time sleeping, including everything what they do. Just the way they live the life, the way you take care of it, and with the ignorance and attachment, but the care so much negative about to take care of it. So what is to be experienced, the suffering, not this life, but the 100 lifetime, 500 lifetime, each nigama result of 500 lifetime suffering. This is without forgetting the Lord and the experience of the result of the cause, creation result of the cause, positive result, or thousands, millions of millions, on honors. Oh, then do again, every day, so much. So, so because even this and that, you see, so much they will suffer for. You don't know, you have no idea. And then they have to suffer millions and millions and millions of lifetimes, all the negative karma, what they've created for you. Just even that. This is without talking the past lives. So now then, can you imagine you work for yourself? You only think your happiness. Even the ultimate happiness from spirit samsara, but only yourself. You see, how can you, by abandoning the parent who suffers so much, who creates so much karma for you, and suffer? Because you're going to suffer millions and millions and millions and years and millions. So how do you do that? You give up. You never think of their happiness. You think only your happiness. How you going to do that? You spend your life only working for your happiness. Even the ultimate happiness, but you only yourself. So how that is so selfish? How that is so selfish? So mother is being attacked by attacker. Example given: mother is attacked by attacker down below. Then you climb the top of the tree. Then you sing. Because you're free. Tiger, you don't get attacked by tiger. So you're free. You climb the tree. Then you sing on the top of the tree. You sing. You sing. You see, kind of pleasure, kind of sing. Even you don't think the mother is being down there attacked by a tiger. So how that is so selfish? How that is so selfish? You never worry because you are free from the tiger. So you're on top of the tree. Then you sing. You see how that is so selfish. Oh, like that. You see, just simple example of that. That's what they because so that all every sentient being, every ant, every hell, every hunger, every animal means every insect. So don't think all in. So that every human being, everyone had been also mother and been kind numberless times. So then the next one, the later part of all the education. So every sentence being happened with mother and being kind from beginningless birth, numberless times. Do not know Dharma. And even practice that. So they unbelievable. The Chenrezig come out with the ignorance and attachment to the way to take care of it. The Chenrezig come out from beginningless birth. Chenrezig come out from beginningless birth. And suffered from beginningless birth. They suffered in 6 years up to now. Then you see, if you don't actualize the Four-Noble Truth, then you just keep on reincarnating samsara endlessly. Also from some sentient being side, and then again something happens. You get a bounty, then they suffer for the clinic drama for you, and you suffer for they suffer endlessly. Samsara again, endlessly. Just thinking, without thinking others, but just that. What they suffer for you, what they can So every insect, every sentence did that for you. So now, that is that say, this one time I was a human body, perfect human body, I met Dharma, I met a virtual friend. It was impossible to happen this time. It was impossible, but it happened this time. So then this time, I have opportunity to repair them, kind of. Opportunity to repair kindness for them to because giving house, money, and things like that. Of course, they themselves has been universal king Numberless times. King Indra Burma, then Numberless, he may be king Numberless times. But they had Numberless, they didn't freedom from samsara. So the best way to the Dharma. So, you practice Dharma, and you practice Dharma. Then, that's the best way to repair kindness. Best way to practice Dharma. Then there's then to meet Dharma. You practice Dharma, so then then you're going to cause them to meet Dharma, to practice Dharma. Then you bring them to enlightenment. You see, cause happiness in this life, the future life. You bring happiness to them, and then future life, then liberation of samsara, enlightenment. So Dharma, all the best way to repair kindness, and so you also practice Dharma to cause that. So to the same means, so everything then then freedom from oceans of some suffering. Yeah, how wonderful that is. Cause of suffering. Then, then cause them. So forth, if it's happiness, the special peerless happiness, how wonderful. So that the cause of it. How wonderful that. I will do to cause it. Then the freedom from ocean, samsara, suffering, cause by me, that responsibility you take, not only wishing, but you take the responsibility. And then special attitude, then I'll do it by myself alone. By myself alone. Then the Buddha person, but it is my responsibility alone. Then they would need to try to state omniscience, we say to free the truth, and need to state omniscience. Even the Kaswari quickly, to free the numberless sentient beings from the ocean, sometimes they bring to enlightenment. So that's then I'm going to the cherishes practice and the Dharma. I'm not even doing so. I just have to say visual thousand. So that's so you see the very important thing is see right now numberless. Right now your kind mother numberless helpings. Even the light suffering, the being alive again, even the light health suffering and light one in dim, but the human being is the heaviest kind of like if it's materialized, it's like almost like homeless, the pain. The human being suffering, how much is worst? It's a great peace compared to helping. Even 1 hour suffering, minute suffering, like that. So, right now, the numberless helpings. Your kind mother, sentiment from the kind mother being kind from beginners. Not so much, unbelievable. There's the 8 hotel and the 6 secondary health. And the cold, 8 major colders and can't express. So right now, to freedom from that and bring enlightenment to every one of them. Then the rest to generous practice ceremony. They say essence of Dharma. All the teaching of Dharma, the church essence of money being said. Put him so all the numberless hunger goes the unbelievable to bring the enlightenment. Then numberless animals, live in the ocean, they live in the ground, in the grass plants, and all those tiny worms, tiny flies, in the bush, in the trees, and numberless. Or that they being so, they eat somebody else, and then they're eaten. At the same time, they're eaten by another animal. It's all the enemy is right there, where they come out, do the karma. How much they try to escape, and how much they try to hide in the hole. However, the snakes comes to eat the mouse, or a mouse, or I don't know, different those beings live in the hole in ways, but the snake comes and it is there's so different animals. Or even there, the enemy comes. The eagle, I don't know which country, but the eagle, there are many eagles in that country. Then they pick up the goats. And the way to do, they're very smart. They pick up the goats like this, very high in the sky. Then they drop. Then the goats, the crows can't walk, but broken, Then the eagle comes, then it slowly out. They know, they have politics. This is their politics, black politics. Because done with self-chasing thought, not benefiting others. When done with self-chasing thought, is black politics. So they know how to kill animals. You see, those big animals, goats and like that, they lift up. Terrible. I don't know which country, but so like that. We also did numberless times like that. Okay, that's so. Then numberless universe, numberless maybe numberless. So really, right now, every not even one left to be parents, bring them. So good. Okay, all right. Yeah, then you can recite his one as the Lama's name. There's in Georgia. That's what one word you can recite. Okay, so that's one word you can recite. Then to begin with the guru, okay? That's the essence of the lineage. ya bande ya lo ya ma ya re ambo je da ge.
Can you say it? They can't hear. Page 128 in the prayer book. Oneness with art, your own art. Understanding. There's no real I meditating. That is a gakcha, objective reputation. To be realized empty, as it is empty. You are wisdom saying emptiness, non-dual emptiness. Now that manifest thousand years. Page 41.
Then you also Chenrezig. Then we don't order this and all the titles, you visualize 1,000 of my Chenrezig, okay? Don't get out, and that's the guy, you are there, Dharmaka, there, Margaret Janga, the Shazuma, the prisoner, what does again, they were there, and Ridao, so that the Dharma you took out, the Anyway, some children, she be Corona, you beggar da ke sumba ye riba chura shive da chu nama chani nye beta je shida je ya baba nama yam ka rinche da hasa me jen do sa ta ya chu ne sun chu te tu ke hun ye le wo re san je se che koi wo te bim se mi te from your heart all the bodhisattvas embodied from natural abode. So then absorbed you. Za, hom, bam, ho, but one is. Then make an offering. Sorry.
We just finished page 40. Yeah, the wisdom beings become non-dual with the commitment being. Now we're blessing.
That's it. Sorry. Blessing offerings, but I think it's a vegetarian offering.
Okay.
Om Aya Loga Chare Sabare Ara Gama Bade So Om Aya Loga Chare Sabare Ware Padyam Pratitsam Soha Om Aya Lokeshvara Sapare Ware Pupe Pratitsam Soha Om Aya Lokeshvara Sapare Ware Dupe Pratitsam Soha Om Aya Lokeshvara Sapare Ware Aloke Pratitsam Soha Om Maya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Gande Pratitsam Soha Om Maya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Nude Pratitsam Soha Om Maya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shakra Just the worship of Chichiku. To the worship of Chichiku. The dharmakaya, the past, present, future, 3 times gone to the bliss one. The Chenrezig Commissioner Alukuman. Conversion that are looking to every single, not only who worships, who likes you, who worships you, then those who have heresy, who criticize, don't have none of that. So there's a compassion, like, who takes off with the axe, cuts a liberty to that, and the person who put exactly compassion, same compassion to both, not less who takes off small pieces and the skin, then who perform so much compassion, not that. So exactly compassion. So compassion and looking then throughout all through the young life, every single no ant, no one single ant, mosquito or snake or that, nobody left out. Nobody left out. Numberless in its realm, and hell, hunger, numberless compassion, embrace it. So every single, nobody is left out. So you see, if you are angry to the center, or if you're angry to the Dharma center, for example, Lama Tsongkhapa Institute, or if you're angry to some student, or if you're angry to somebody, even insect, even animal, if you're angry to mosquito, angry to rats, there's a scorpion or spider, so, yeah. So you see, you do that, but Numberless bodhisattvas, Chenrezig that you practiced, laws that cherish that that Dharma center, the Lama Tsongkhapa Italy, then you see, the person or the insect whom you're angry, or the mosquito, Numberless bodhisattvas, cherish the most. Like the mother love her child. Why? That one, you see, you killing, you spray, you killing, you criticize, you want to worst thing, you want to happen the worst thing. You understand? The real that. You see, you are shy. Numberless Buddhas. You try to pray, Chenrezig. But in the daily life, this, what Numberless Buddha was love? Come along, Pastor. We want to do the worst thing. Criticize all the time. Didn't do that something, didn't do this. Criticize. You see, true. What Buddha, Numberless Buddha's love so much. They become enlightened for this person, for this insect. Numberless Buddhas become enlightened. Numberless Buddhas trying to enlighten for this, to benefit without effort, without starting to effort, to help this insect, this mosquito, this ant, this person, this Dharma center. Like this, the reality, that's the reality. Then you want to criticize. If you want to kill, you want to mash, you want to do everything. So lost. It's a little bit like here's sorry to say this, but becomes some Muslim. Pray God. Whom you get all the happiness. They send me the people mash. Like chili. You see, like chili, you mash. You understand? From you get all the happiness. You understand? But then God. If God has compassion, should have compassion. So compassion to all sentient beings. You see? So then you are destroying the God. Whom the God have compassion, you are destroying. You understand? You are the reality like this. Reality. Numberless bodhisattvas, Buddhists, they pray. Buddhists become enlightened for this one insect, for this one mosquito, for this person, for this Dharma center. You see? And bodhisattvas dedicate. Do not cherish I even a second. To cherish other things. Then getting enlightened. Working to achieve enlightenment, to walk without mistake. Numberless. So, you see, now what you do, total opposite. Even though you are praying, reciting mantra, you understand the reality of that. So if you really, the real practice, whom the Numberless bodhisattvas, Buddhas enlightened walk, Numberless bodhisattvas cherish. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. That one. You use your life to offer happiness. You use your life to be servant. They are the Lord. Happiness. Oh, then, by the way, all your happiness after enlightenment comes naturally. Oh, otherwise, you thinking only your happiness, using others for your happiness, then you see what happens. Then the result that in the future you become a slave. You become a slave, you get reborn samsara. Sorry. Lord, the slave, ignorant, poor, all that. All that, you see, result of that, using others for your happiness. But you're using yourself servant to others to call for happiness, then that result, even while you're samsara, you become king, or the higher. Anyway, the ultimate enlightenment. All that's the best Dharma. That is the best Dharma practice, best. You see, if you don't practice bodhicitta, then your life is not normal, meaning even you realize emptiness, it's only arahatship. What you can achieve is only arahatship. Nothing, they can't call enlightenment. Oh, the bodhicitta. There's nothing to talk. Bodhicitta, if you want your life beneficial for every sentient being, and achieve enlightenment for every sentient being, to everyone to enlighten, for the bodhicitta. No much bodhicitta practice. Just one answer. Bodhicitta practice. If you don't want, you want to reborn Lord, you want to continue samsara, it's up to you. So, not much to say. Okay. To send to compassion eye to every to every realm sentiment. To send Chenrezig. Nangato kebi judicial. So like sky, the compassion eyes covered all the sense like the sky. So the elephant face one, Siji Obama title the glorified Amitabha, I process. So there's Amitabha. Now on the crown, all there. Yeah, then other mantra. Okay. So from your heart, at your heart, mundis. At your heart, there's a mundis. About the mundis, there's a word tree. Beams imitated. Then make offering to all the Buddhas. Make offering to all the Buddhas. Not just Buddhas. You think all they are your guru. The essence, all they are Numberless Buddhas in all the 10 directions, that's your guru. Okay? Without guru, there is no Buddha. They are all manifesting guru, your guru. They come from guru, they are guru. Made offering to, so you could has made offering to them, then you can allow them in the outer offering. Outer offering. Sorry. Going in the higher tantra practice. Outer offering, then outer offering, then it's, it's excellent. I can think that. They don't think all the guru. Sorry. That normal thing, nature. Sorry. The three water and all the power sense objects. So you can we can elaborate. Telori Javase Jilan number Pugasu name. Then all their blessings entered you in your pots, all their blessings. Then purified all your negative karma category. Body, spirit, mind, negative karma purified, obscurated and purified. Then lying water, then again beams into right? Then towards all the it hit towards all 6 realms and things. Everyone, and never lived, powers, and then they purified all the obscurated karma, and they all one became enlightened. So you can think after Tamala, they all become enlightened. Okay? Oh, that's all. Namo Danandaya.
Namo Arya. 44. Jana Sagara Vero Jana Vero Jaya Tatagataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Namasara Tatagataya Samyak
Sambuddhaya Tata Om Jadal Dridr Dudu
Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusime Kusima Vari Ili
So how many Bama home?
Oh Mane Pebe Home.
Om Gaga Gagan Dada 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 Baba. Juan Baba Soma Gaga Dada 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 Baba Maya Gaga Dada 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 Baba Maya Oh, yeah. Om ai really 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 Angada Dada Baba Maya Rosha Dada Baba Maya Rosha Amagaga Dada Baba Maya Rosha Om Gaga Dada Baba Maya Rosha Baba Soya Tamahita Paramahita Hewata Dada Shaman Soa Maya Tamahita Tamahita Paramahita Amayeta Mahita Paravahita Hewanta Dada Shaman Soa Maya Tamahita Paravahita the Tangatayana Dama Masaman is Doma, Mahita Paravita Kadawata, the Dama Shamana is ha 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 Samaya Sadhu Maya Loga Jare Sabare Aragama Bade Maya Loga Sabare Maya Loga Jare Sabare Devembadan Aya Loga Jare Sabare Badezare Chancho Tsimcho Rinpoche Maje Vana Did you all the past, present, marriage, clergyman, 3 marriage, clergyman, numberless, and them numbers with the which do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Matter I who do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Achieve the Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. To that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. By myself alone who do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. So achieve the cherishes enlightenment. Then here it says, then said mantra, bodhisattvas. The manières so much so apologize for. Manières so much then Javaka in the transcendental wisdom, it says transcendental wisdom is stimulated priest and absorbed you. So, and the sadhana says wisdom absorbs the front, it says here absorbs oneself. Nimon dele, nime huyan dele, jing dentato dele, conjo zumje doji, vedant zoa magove, jino abasan jesum jero, samba dre daji. Thank you very much.
Let's read the long life prayer from Kajala. Through eliminating all your appearance dispels the darkness. Your clear mind knows the 84,000 heaps of Dharma, the power of the remedy to the 84,000 delusions. Your proclaiming dependent arising itself is victorious in battle with the Maras. I worship the supremely kind great Vajradhara on my crown. Clarifying the scriptures and realizations, the teachings of the Muni, you spread and eliminate those teachings wherever they have not spread in the world. Having become an actual son of the conquerors, you bear hardships with patience. Your continuum is realization of the perfection of wisdom, subtle dependent arising. Precious jewel, Lord, possessing love and compassion, who liberates upon seeing, treasury of mastery of the all-arising interpretive and definitive scriptures, supremely great among the great, fully comprehending and clarifying the meaning of emptiness and compassion, you guide all beings on the path to liberation. Perfectly qualified spiritual friend, my Guru, please remain forever. She who protects from the fears of the great lands, Aryatara, please increase the lifespans and activities of the beings who preserve the holy Dharma, and always without separation develop their spontaneous actions. By the infallible roots of the three roots, we all be auspicious. Tu shun chan